Well, I have been outed. That's right. I have been outed. I have been discovered for who I am, who I really am. Excuse me. Hey, I'm the Real World Prepper. Everybody, thank you for joining me today. I would guess that most of you, if not all of you, can relate to what I'm about to describe. And that is that you have a friend or family member, or friends or family members, who do not believe the way that you do. Politically, spiritually, religiously, if you want to use that. Ideologically, that was easy for me to say. So on and so forth. I mean, that's a given. We're all different people. Sure, there may be some exceptions to where, you may find yourself in an echo chamber, as it were, with friends and family. But I would say by and large, we can all identify friends and family that just believe differently, particularly nowadays when, as a country, we are so divided on every platform, on every issue. So I am no different. I have friends and family close in some instances that are diametrically on the opposite spectrum of what I believe and what I hold to be true. And with this channel, I have gone through this process. Sorry about that. I have gone through this process of building this channel and building a subscriber base. Thank you guys, everybody. By the way, if you like my material that you find here, my content, please go ahead and subscribe. For some of you watching that are subscribed, check to make sure you're still subscribed. I've seen how the powers that be have knocked some people off in great numbers the last video I did. At any rate, I have made pretty prudent efforts to keep this channel and what I do private from a whole lot of people that I know personally. There are many. I do have some friends and family that are aware of this channel and watch this channel and support this channel and what I do and what I'm about, and they typically are like-minded. Some are not. Some are, they're not entirely in agreement with everything I say, and you don't have to be in agreement with everything I say. I do what I do here to share my opinion. But there are some very close family and friends that I have deliberately kept from because of how opposing our views are. And I do that not with the intention to hide from difficult conversations or any kind of thing like that. I do that to keep the peace. I do that because these are family members that we get together with in greater numbers in family events and things that we're close to, live in the same area, and the children play together and things of that nature. So and literally the opposition from the way RWP and family, immediate family, think and believe and operate, how we operate as in preparedness things and everything that we do, is so opposite to some certain family members and friends that it literally it has almost just the opinions that we all hold have created rifts in the past. And to keep all that at bay, I have kept this stuff largely secret. But I have been outed. I have been outed with with some immediate family, and that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and say hi, immediate family, if you're watching. Glad you're watching if you are. Hopefully you will learn something. If nothing else, maybe you will learn more about my perspective and why I hold it. But maybe you'll learn some of the truths for yourself as to how we are being lied to and manipulated and herded like cattle into this new world agenda that is going on, and one world agenda that is going on. So like I say, I've been at it, and that's okay. If you guys are watching, feel free to leave a comment. The ones I've been outed to. The way it happened was innocent enough. Little RWP said something. So little RWP is 7. So I don't hold little RWP in any contempt or obviously, anything like that. I mean, I expected it was bound to happen at some time or another, but that's okay. What I was outed for is being so inconsiderately conscientious of your rights and my rights. So callously concerned with the way that our country is being destroyed from the inside out. The way that we are being, our people, our children are being conditioned to hate this country and to hate what America is about. The way that the white man is being trained and conditioned to hate himself and to hate his whiteness. Something in which we have no control over, just like black people have no control over them being born black, and Indian people have no control over them being born Indian people, and so on and so forth, okay? I blatantly oppose, in such a horrendous manner, oppose racism on any level. Certainly white against black, but I oppose it when it's black against white too. Boy, that's wrong of me, I know. I oppose the agenda by pedophiles to raise their platform and their what's the word I'm looking for here? Their level of out there-ness, let's put it that way. I don't know how to put it. And latching on to the LGBTQ agenda, saying that that's okay. I want to just say, boy, I have so many sorrows about the things I believe in, which are obviously terrible and make me a terrible person. I also, just with total disregard to my finances and sensibilities, I purchase items that will hopefully sustain me in any type of grid down or system down shutdown, such as food, water, guns, ammo, medical supplies, personal protection items. And I'm not talking about masks, okay? I'm talking about plate carriers and things of that nature. How dare me, right? How dare me? I also, with so much disdain and disregard, proclaim that I'm not about the Black Lives Matter movement, because of its obvious corruption and its obvious ties to Marxism and ultimately communism, and how it seeks to usurp power from the people. And I don't mean the white people. I mean the people who care about this country and who built this country, the people who want to live and not be bothered by BS and people and government overreach and terrorist organizations seeking to beat them over the heads and things of that nature. Boy, that's just, how dare I, So yeah, I've been outed to be shown the person that I really am. I could go on with many more examples. As the world burns around us, the most important thing we can do is virtue signal, and proclaim on platforms such as this and other social media as to how pious we are and how good we are, although while rejecting God, okay, piety in just the sense of the word, not in actual caring about what God has to say about how we live our lives and how life is to be lived and how we're to treat our fellow humans. So that's what I'm guilty of. That's what I've been outed on or for. And, for that I apologize to everybody, right? Man, I'm sorry. obviously, I'm being satirical with this. It is true I was outed, okay? And I stand firm in my beliefs. And I know that the world is burning, and I know that the important thing right now, or one of the important things right now, is not to be about virtue signaling, not to be about jumping on the bandwagon of everything that the mainstream media tells you and has got you believing for the most ridiculous reasons, with no thought, with no consideration to reality. I hope that for those watching that I have been outed in front of and before will understand that my heart is pure in my love for my fellow man, and my heart is pure for my love for this country, and my heart is pure for my love for God. You know, it's God, family, and country, in that order. I want this to be a world that we can all live in and love and be productive. In all honesty, I believe that that's out the window. I think that what we're seeing is the start of worse things to come. All the more reason for us to use this time to not only get prepared in the ways that I've stated in numerous times and earlier on this very video, but we can also be better to our fellow man and quit beating each other up for opinions that we hold, and try to work together to survive this and maybe make it better on the other side. There will be another side. We're not going to level this back out. This is not going to plane back out and kind of go back to the status quo that it was. It's not. There's no way. And I wouldn't say that in every instance it needs to be back like it was. We were not perfect. No. We are a great nation. We have been a great nation. Although others would like you to think that we haven't been, that we've never been great and all that. But we have been. We've been one of the greatest nations. We've been the single greatest nation on this earth for at least the last 200 years. There's no doubt about that. And I just want everyone to be able to experience their own freedom, their own liberty, to live their life the way they want to, as long as it's not harming others in the process. And that's a deep statement. We could go into that, but you guys know where I'm coming from, okay? So with that being said, that's all I'm going to share with you today. Again, to my family and friends who might be on the other side of this screen watching that did not know until a few days ago that this is part of what I do. Ta-da! Here I am. Welcome to the party. And for the rest of you that have been on the party, thank you for being here. I am the Real World Prepper. I will see you all next time.